just sharing the video. Mic check. We'll be starting in a bit. Mic check. Alright, everything's good. Share ko lang to sa last group. Ayan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of The Daily Grind, kung saan we talk about investments, mainly stock market. That's why we're in stocks ed. But hindi lang po kasi stocks ang pinag-uusapan natin. Majority of it is gonna be in stock market. But we will approach, you know me, I'm Financial Freedom 101. We will approach investing holistically. So, hindi lang po kasi stock market ang may invest. Saan pwede mag-invest, di ba? Another avenue for you to invest in is VUL and BTIDs, which is what our topic is gonna be today. Ayan. So, teka lang hindi na naman gumagalaw ang camera ko. Alright, one moment. Alright, one moment. Let me just try to fix this. I don't want to go live again. Let me see if I can fix this myself. And magandang gabi. One moment. Let me just fix this. So, I'm gonna be using this as a backup right here. Backup lang ito just in case I won't be able to fix the other camera. But I'll try my best to fix this one. Yan. Alright, it's fixed. Yeah, friend. Going back, our topic for this evening is gonna be VUL versus BTID. Which is better? Alin ba ang mas maganda? Right? What is VUL? VUL is Variable Unit Link. More about it in a bit. And BTID is buy term insurance and invest the difference. Meaning, pagtapos mong bumili ng term insurance, yung natira sa pera mo, ilagay mo na sa mga other forms of investments. Which is better? Right? Me, if you know me, I am into insurance and also into other forms of investments. That's why Daily Grind is here. So please invite your friends if ever meron kayong mga kaibigan dyan na gustong who might find this topic very interesting or baka may matutunan sila. Please share this to your friends. Alright. We're gonna be talking about stock market later lang muna. Alright, after our topic. Anyways, it's a Friday, so timing. Market, medyo nag-green si market kanina. Sige, let me share the screen really quick. Kaya nag-green si market kanina, kaso nga lang net foreign selling po tayo. Still, the market's not that strong, right? So, and it's a weekend. All eyes are in the international market. We're already up $428 for the month. We're already up 6.31%. Sa mga kumukopya sa akin, for sure, almost everyone is earning already. Makita niyo po dito. Yung mga bago lang, Anonymous, Miss Obidius, hindi pa gumagalaw. But those who were copying me already, majority are already on the green side. Others are up already 10%, 9%, 5%. Congratulations. international market looks good. But we'll not talk about the market. Yun lang muna, update lang tayo sa market ng konti. Alright, we'll talk about our topic now. Hopefully nakapag-share na kayo. Please share this video. Dear friends, good morning. Good evening, Arturo Tejero. Let me just change the video really quick. One moment. Ayan. Alright. So, 5 beats tayo. Ayan. Good evening, Arturo Tejero. Peter. Sa mga bago lang ngayon, usually binabasa ko lahat ng mga binabasa ko lahat ng mga comments. But today, and it's somehow a podcast, but I'm gonna be talking with you guys. Ganun po ang daily grind. Hindi po ito podcast na may kausap akong iba. I'm gonna be talking to you, looking at I'll look at the comments every now and then. But yeah, let's start. Ayan. Again, the topic is VUL against BTID. Which is better? Sino ang mas maganda? Both are forms of investing, right? Especially VUL, meron fund manager, etc. And BTID, buy term insurance and then invest the difference. Ikaw na po ang mag-i-invest ng natirang pera mo, right? So, after buying term insurance, diba? So, what is VUL? Variable Unit Link. Hindi ko na, if word for word, basically this is the thought for VUL, right? VUL is a new form of insurance where I call it for the living, right? Kung saan meron tayong critical illness and meron tayong death insurance, life insurance. So in kaso magkasakit ka, critical illness, one of the critical illnesses, magkakaroon ka, the company is gonna give you the contract amount. Let's say for example, 5,000, 3,000 ang monthly mo, but your contract for the VUL is let's say 10 years and the contract is for 300,000, right? 300,000. So kahit na sa 3,000 lang na bayad mo, the insurance company is gonna give you 300k if ever magka-critical illness ka man or something happens to you. Other VULs have disability, etc. Or term, yung life niya, bibigyan ka ng insurance company, no? So that's VUL, right? Main thought. Tapos ang kagandahan niya, right? I won't call it kagandahan. Isa sa features niya is it has that insurance part and then meron din siyang investment part. Ikaw po ang pipili saan mo ilalagay. Is it gonna be on bonds, etc. or equity? Equity meaning sa market. Meron pong options na local market. Yung ibang mga insurance companies there offer fund management on the international investment forms. So, pwede pong ganun. So, by the end of your contract, right, pag na-end yung contract mo or when is the termination of the contract, you have the option to withdraw the funds, right? So yan, that's VUL basically. If ever may hindi ka naintindihan sa VUL, post it in the comments. We're not gonna be talking more about what is VUL talaga, right? We're gonna be talking about which is better. So yun lang, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng general overview ng VUL. That is what VUL. So meaning, maglalagay ka ng pera doon and then you get the contract for the insurance and then yung pera din na yun, linalagay din sa investment. So it's insurance plus investment at the same time. Para kung wala man mangyari sa'yo, by the end of the contract, you get, tumutubo ang pera mo kasi hinahandle ng fund manager and then you get the money, right? Back, diba? So that's VUL. And then BTID, basically it's very broad. It's not a official financial service. Basically, ganito lang. Bili ka lang ng term insurance. Term insurance meaning, if mamatay ka, at least insured yung pamilya mo, insured yung buhay mo, yung pamilya mo may matatanggap, yung mga maiiwan mo. Or maybe your parents, if may asawa ka, yung asawa mo, if may anak ka, depende kanino mo ibibigay. So that's term insurance. And then, since mas mura yon, right? You still have extra funds na hindi mo ibibigay sa fund manager, ikaw na po ang mag-invest instead. Right? So that's BTID. Now, the big question is, alin ang mas maganda? Right? So, I'm gonna be going to the comments in a bit. Siguro, let's see if ever meron bang comment about the topic. 2 PM po from SPA. Now, shout out to Peter Richelio and MRC Meg. Mamaya na lang tayo mag-charting. Right? Guitar God, Jamel, this is a very interesting topic, Sir Lloyd. Very informative. Thanks for this. You're welcome po. Napakaganda, sir, benefits ng critical illness insurance. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Let me just ready this really quick. So, That's technically VUL and what they call this, BTID. Ngayon, which is better? That's what we are going to be talking about. So, siguro we only have an hour. Hindi naman ito formal na video talaga na I'm gonna be talking about this, talking about that. It's more of a, we'll talk. Let's talk. So right now, as wala ako yung madaldal sa pag-usap natin, I'm gonna be giving you my point of view. Ako po is, I have background. I am a licensed na insurance salesman, and at the same time, I am heavily invested in the stock market. So you can call me both VUL and BTID. But why? Right? So I have point of view of both. Right? Protection mo is just around 300,000. Pero kasi mas maiksi. You're not looking at the protection. Perspective again. Perspective, if you wanna go for VUL, it's about protection. Yun po ang tignan ninyo. Huwag nyo po titignan. Bonus lang yun, bonus lang yung investment side. Tignan nyo po ang protection. Magkano ang makukuha nyo just in case something happens to you. Hindi ako mag-advertise ng mga insurance companies dyan tonight, right? Because that's the topic for this evening. We can talk about it on a different evening. Pero when you look at VUL, your perspective should not be the earnings. It should be the protection. Kung meron na kayong protection, especially for critical illness, which is very important, then you can go for other forms of investment, right? Look at how much you are gonna be getting if something happens to you. Then go for the long term kasi yung protection na yan, mas mataas mong babayaran, mas maliit lang. So, long term is good because you get more protection for less. Short term, I don't recommend it that much. It's more of an investment side, yung short term. Kung perspective mo is investment, then go for the short term. But number one thing you should be looking at is the perspective of protection first. Mas malaki dapat ang protection mo just in case something happens to you. Then if ever meron ka ng protection na VUL, if you wanna get another VUL, then you can go for the investment side, yung mga short term na. But if your insurance agent is your friend, he will explain to you the long term. Kahit na mabigat pakinggan yan, in reality, you get more out of your funds. And they will try to convince you on going for long term. But a salesman will convince you on the short term kasi same yung makukuha nila, mas maganda, mas magaan pakinggan kasi yung short term. 7 years mo lang ito babayaran. 10 years mo lang ito babayaran. Right? Yung isa kasi long term, ito na lang short term. Right? Which is baliktad dapat. Okay? Napakaganda ng benefits ng critical illness insurance. Ang problem, majority are not open about it and sadly at the time they start to open about it, it's too late na. Hindi sila insurable. True. From Guitar God Gemele. While you are healthy ngayon, please kumuha na kayo ng VUL. Kumuha na kayo ng critical illness kasi ang daming nagsisisi na hindi sila kumuha nito noong healthy pa sila. Right? There's a salesman, there's a friend. Ayun. What type of VUL do you have, sir? This is from Ruel Diocareza. I have the long term. I have the short terms also, but please start with the long term one. Sir, open na po ba yung bot trading yung sa XM? Actually, yung sa XM na bot trading, open na siya. We'll talk about it in a bit. Let me just go back to my notes. Okay, do you have anything to say about VUL versus BTID? Please post it in the comments. Baka may na-miss ako important point na gusto niyo sabihin. Like what Guitar God Yamele, he pointed out the importance of critical illness. Yes po. Marami pong hindi nakakita ng importance na yan. Again, it's the perspective of protection. Yung critical illness is very important. Right? Just in case something happens to you, you don't waste your time instead. So, if ever wala na comments about that, I will give you my verdict. Yan po. Be in between. Wag kayo na dito lang ako sa VUL. Wag kayo na dito lang ako sa BTID. Be in between. Get a VUL first for protection. Now, if you have protection already, then you can start investing in other stuff. In other investment forms like copy trading, stock market, forex, bot trading, right? Mga pala Valkyrie is already available. We'll talk more about that later. And then Yung mga earnings nyo dyan, pwede nyo ikuha ng mga short-term na VULs. Right? Pwede kasi yun. Right? Maganda rin ang VUL kasi meron din kayo fund manager. Which di ko na i-recommend to get short-term VULs if you already know how to invest in other stuff. But, eto lang, another good thing about VULs is if ever you're saving for something na mid to long term, let's say if 10 years from now you're planning to buy a house, pwede nyo ilagay sa VUL yon para may fund manager kayo. By 10 years, kuha nyo ulit yung pera na linagay ninyo, baka may tubo pa. But at the same time, you are protected as a bonus. You are protected. What if 5 years from now magkasakit kayo? You still get the contract amount. Let's say yung contract mo is 1 million for 10 years. After 2 years, may mangyari sa'yo critical illness, then you still get 1 million. Yun yung bonus niya. But after 10 years, kung wala mangyari sa inyo, you have the option to take the funds out or not. If not, every year tumutubo yan. Ito yung ginagawa namin usually. Ito yung ginagawa ko. Kaya marami akong VUL. It's because it's my retirement form. I am not employed and hindi po ako, so wala akong retirement na plans. So I have VULs para pag retire ko, yung let's say for 2 months yung isang VUL ko nakita ang kukunin ko, iwan ko rin yung capital para patubuin ko na naman for next year. Yung tubo next year kukunin ko. Every year kukuha lang ako ng tubo sa isang VUL ko, VUL ko. And I have retirement funds already. Right? That's another approach for VUL. That's for another topic. Yan, whole life policy is better than limited pay policy kasi mas malaki yung protection benefit. Yan, true. Yan yung na-mention ko kanina, Claudine. Go for the long term. Whole life policy is better. Mas long term siya. Yes, masakit pakinggan na hanggang 65 years old magbabayad ako ng ganito. But actually dyan, mindset mo lang is investment na yan. Pero yung protection mo mas malaki kaysa sa short term. Anin mo yung 300,000, diba? Alright, so again, the verdict is VUL is good. Meron siyang downside when it comes to the speed of investment. BTID has its advantages, pero yung disadvantage niya naman is wala kang protection. So, why not get both na lang? Right? Mas importante pa ang protection, I tell you. Huwag kayong mag-dumiretso sa investment. Let's say for example, 2 years from now, yes, nag-focus ka sa investment. What if 2 years from now, you're no longer healthy and you cannot be insured already anymore? Right? Start with VUL while you're healthy actually. Kasi marami po na hindi nyo alam, 2 years from now, high blood na kayo, mahirapan na kayo kumuha ng VUL. Right, I tell you. So, start VUL while you're still healthy. Okay, so let's talk about Valkyrie. Valkyrie is already out, right? I'll share to you. This is verified results, ha? Screenshot ko lang, but this is verified. Makikita niyo po to kay XM, tong result na to. Right? This is the result of Valkyrie from August 11, 2020 to the present. Yan, it is up already 485%. Right? Ang drawdown niya is only 17.84%. This is the scalping bot that I have been talking to you about and I'm very excited about it. We have a video about this na what do you call this? Backtest tayo. If someone shares to you a bot product, right? Ask for a 10 to 13 or 14 years worth of data na back testing, right? And then if ever it is earning, then that's good. The reason why I'm sharing this to you because it took us a while to search for that bot and we've found it already and here it is. Ito yung results niya, 485% from August 2021 to June 25, right? Ang ganda ng takbo kasi ng market lately. So, ang galing ng profits niya. Pero yan, right. That's one. Right. And then, ito yung result from April 2021. This year, I mean, yeah, this year to June 25, it's already up 11.82%. Yung drawdown niya is just 3.21%. Right? So, ito yung backtest results natin na pinapakita ko lang sa inyo. But it is already available. Andyan po, nakapin po yung comments. Should you want to join it, right? Should you want to join the bot trading, si Valkyrie, we call it the Valkyrie. Andyan po yung forms, nakapin yung comment. Click on that and then pwede na kayo just follow the instructions there and you can join Valkyrie bot. Dalawa na po ang bot na sinishare ko sa inyo. The first bot is the trend follower bot. More into short-term trades siya. Yung makikita niya, pwede nyo i-withdraw agad. Right? Short-term trades lang kasi siya. That one is for free. Right? It's been doing well. So hopefully nasubukan nyo na yun. Right? This one though is not for free. Okay? Meron po sa labas, they're paying $120 for this every month. Because nakita nyo naman yung backtest result niya. But we were able to talk to the owners. Sabi namin sa kanila, we will be able to share this to more Filipinos. It's just that mabigat po yun. And they allowed us to share this at a very discounted price po. Of $150 na lang for 1 year. If you break that down, that's 500, almost 600 pesos a month. Right? Which is very cheap already. And you have to pay it one time. And then, I'll be honest with you, so that's gonna be around 7,000 pesos yung bayad sa bot. That's gonna be good for 1 year. Now, since we trust this bot so much, we are gonna be giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. If after 30 days, it will not be profitable for you, right? Yung bot, as long as hindi nyo po pinapakilaman yung trades kasi pwede nyo ma-manual yung trades eh. As long as hindi nyo pinapakalaman yung trades ng account, wala kayong manual opened, we are gonna be giving you back that 70,000 yung 7,000 pesos na yan. If ever hindi siya profitable sa inyo after 30 days. So that is the bargain that we are gonna be able to give out to you guys. Sabi kasi namin na bot is something na new talaga. It's not new, but the concept is kind of new, especially sa mga baguhan pa lang sa market. So can we asked them for if this is gonna be possible, and they said yes, it's gonna be possible. If ever after 30 days hindi sila kumita, then pwede natin i-refund yung pera nila. So I would say that's a very good deal for everyone. Check out Valkyrie bot. Meron tayong video about it already on the past episodes natin. Siguro this Saturday, bukas, maglalabas ako ng more informational video about it. But yeah, start with the Valkyrie bot. Please test this out. Right? I am from Claudine. Let's go to the comments. All right, Claudine Macas Rejas. I am a licensed financial consultant. That's why I always recommend my friends if I know if it's their first VUL. Tama po. Right? Look for consultants na is more into protecting you. Hindi po yung salesman na ang habol po nila is sales. Right? Someone who's really concerned for you. Go for the VUL na long term muna. Romelyn Bunay, started my term insurance last year. Good until 100 years old. Is it good to add VUL po? Kaya Sir Lloyd, I'm 32 years old. Planning is for retirement fund po. For Romelyn Bunayas, I would say yes. Right? Wala kang critical illness. Yung term insurance mo na yan, wala yung kwenta kung magkasakit ka. Hindi mo makukuha yan. Wala kang makukuha dyan. So yeah, get a VUL, right? Get the long-term VUL. Even start small. Even go for secure kahit 1 million na coverage muna. You're still 32, kaya mo pang kumuha ng 1 million at around 3,000 to 4,000 pesos. So yeah, yun po. Claudine, Ras, hello Miss Romelyn, let me help you assess. Yan. So Claudine, may instant na mga pwedeng kontakin. Contact them, Claudine, right? Contact Claudine right here. Sakura Nai, good evening po, Sir Lloyd. God bless. Good evening, Sakura Nai. God bless po. Alright, yeah, any more questions about our topic this evening? It's already 8:48. So yun po, that is our take on VUL versus BTID. There is no perfect investment for everyone. VUL is not perfect. Where it is perfect at is the perspective of protection. It's the best product out there for protection wise. It's not the best product for investment wise. Kung investment ang hanap nyo, eto, bentahan ko na kayo ng Valkyrie. I'm your friend. Pero yeah, check out Valkyrie. If ever nagdalawang isip pa kayo sa mga bots, then go for the free bot lang muna, which is the trend follower. Right, go for that free bot lang muna para matuto kayo. But huwag nyo sayangin yung opportunity with Valkyrie. 7,000 pesos, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If ever after that 30 days, hindi po kayo kikita. Right? So, ayun. I guess that's it for me this evening. Again, andyan po sa comments from Jaya. And let me just copy this once again. You can send me a message in Financial Freedom 101. Andyan po sa comments. Andyan po yung link for the registration. Right? So, click nyo lang po yan, and then the instructions are there so that you can start how to start with the Valkyrie bot. If you're not familiar with Valkyrie bot yet, especially kasi ito may bayad, go for the free bot lang muna, which is the trend follower. Andyan po sa video description ng link ng registration. Start with that if ever, but I strongly recommend the Valkyrie. Sobrang lakas nito. Last week, nagkagulo sa markets because nag-reversal ang USD, so we incurred losses. That's okay, hindi naman lagi yan. Even if negative po yung trend follower last week, si Valkyrie nakita niyo po for June, May to June, wala po siyang negative on the screen right now. This is already late June for last week. All plus po siya, yung red dots na yan. Kumita po siya kahit nag-reversal yung market. Kasi scalper po siya. Right? It will only open a trade if ever there's a scalping position. Right? Ang ganda. Sobrang ganda ng bot, guys. So check out Valkyrie bot. Andiyan na po yung registration sa comments. That's gonna be it for me this evening. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, send me a message about the bot sa Financial Freedom 101. Okay, yung 150 po investment na po ba yun? Or payment lang sa bot? To answer Hannah Ramil, hindi po. Yun po yung bayad sa bot service. But I tell you, sobrang sulit po siya. I've already been testing it for quite a while. Maka-ROI kayo dyan. Walang problema. Right. And again, there is the 30-day money back guarantee just in case after a month na nagsimula kayo, hindi kayo kumikita, you're not earning, then we're gonna give you back the funds. Right? Guitar God Demel, thanks Sir Lloyd, have a good evening. Kayo rin po, Hannah. So hopefully that answers your question. I'll see you again next week. And enjoy the rest of the evening. Please be safe. Enjoy your time with your family. See you on Monday. And as always, let's get rich together. Bye, everyone.